Raul thinks his daughter is trading sexual favors for money and may even be a victim of human trafficking. If that's not bad enough, Raul says Claudia is constantly getting into fights and risking her life with guns. Raul, you say that Claudia can be violent?
She has been violent. Well, my daughter's been Baker acted 4 times.
She's been what?
Baker acted.
What is that?
What's that
Voluntary.
mean? Could you
Baker
explain that?
acted.
Yeah, there's an involuntary commitment for 72 hours to evaluate her mental state, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
So on the first time she was Baker acted, I went to pick her up at the hospital. The treating psychiatrist had advised me not to give her phone back because of the things that they found on her phone, and which led them to believe that she was a potential victim. And they actually had kept her in the hospital for longer than 72 hours under a certain rule because of that reason, that they thought she was a victim of sexual human trafficking. And when she came out, the first thing she wanted was her cell phone, and I refused to give it to her, so she punched me.
Wow.
So I brought her right back, and they asked her what had happened, and she told them that she hit me, and they had readmitted her right there. So
Claudia, you punched your dad because of why?
Because he didn't want to give me my phone back that I paid
Okay,
for.
when he says no, then it meant no.
Well, it's my phone. I paid
No,
for it.
no. If your father said no, what was wrong with you being respectful and saying, Dad, can we either sit down and talk about it, that you just felt that you could punch your father? Because you got to
angry,
realize,
like-
that's a man. Now, what if he punched you back and knocked you out? Huh?
Why don't you have any respect for your father?
Because I didn't really live with him when I was younger. I kind of grew up with my mom and my stepdad in Chicago, so I don't know. I guess I kind of just take advantage of him.
Yeah, you take advantage of everybody around you.
Yes, absolutely. And Claudia, I just want to know, what in you, because if you look at you, the things that are being laid out about you, I find them just to be so unbelievable. Looking at you, I wouldn't think that you're violent. I wouldn't think that you would be stealing. I wouldn't think that you would be doing. What in your life turned you toward this?
I think the death of my grandma. That's when I just started really wilding out and started doing more crazy things.
I mean, let's take for instance this gun photo. Look at these images of you with a gun.
Does that make you feel powerful?
What young lady needs to be doing this?
Gun, yeah.
I mean, you're how old again for me? 17, 18?
18, yeah.
Okay, when you took those pictures, how old were you?
17.
17. Do you realize every day how many kids and people are losing their lives to guns?
Yes, but I think
we
it's
just had
important
a
to have gun
shooting.
safety. Yes, my dad has taught me gun safety. He has taken me to the range. I know how to use a gun correctly. And the pictures that I take with guns, they're on safety. I'm not gonna take a picture with a loaded gun.
So the guns to you make you feel powerful, sexy? What's the motivation?
I don't know. I just think they're
You don't know.
cool.
You just think it looks cool. You think it makes you look cool? What?
Yeah.
It makes it look like nobody's gonna mess with you or something?
Yeah. Type. Yeah.
Well, it kind of seems like you get off on power and dominance because you have fought with your dad. You've had fights with other people as well, right? Tell us about that.
Actually, before I came here, I got in a fight.
2 fights.
You seem like you're proud of it. Why are you so proud of it?
I'm not proud of it.
Okay, what happened at the fight?
Okay, so the first fight was on Ocean Drive, which is a really big part, on South Beach. It's a really busy part. And I was supposed to fight this skinny girl, but...
And we have pictures, you guys. Look at the results of your fight.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean you...
It didn't look like you caught the good end of the fight right there, girl. You look like you got walla.
That was the second fight when I got set up by a fat bitch. I was supposed to fight her skinny friend, but her skinny friend...
Exactly. People can set you up to jump on you.
Yeah.
Hello. Or set you up to cut your throat. Or set you up to shoot you in the head.
Just the way you're
what is cool about that? What?
I just think I'm pretty cool.
She was diagnosed with what would be the juvenile equivalent at the time of borderline personality disorder.
You think?
And she doesn't have empathy. And she doesn't.
Right.
She doesn't have empathy?
She lacks it, and it's removed from her.
You know, I don't think it's just borderline personality that we might be dealing with. I think you have antisocial personality. Because the lack of empathy, the disregard for rules, the attraction to violence, all of these early indicators, I don't think that is even the full picture. Has she ever gotten a proper diagnosis, or is that
She won't
something that's
participate
been...
in any type of therapeutic action, so
Why?
it's very difficult.
Because it's not cool.
Right.
Get with it.
You try to fight your psychiatrist, right? Because he wouldn't give you Adderall?
I didn't try to fight him. I was just talking I was taking a video of him you look like Santa Claus. I was just trying him.
You were trying to verbally abuse him into giving you Adderall, which you don't have a prescription for because you don't have a diagnosis of ADHD?
Well, he wouldn't prescribe it to her because she was using cannabis. So.
Oh, yeah.
Because
And
she's doing what?
She's smoking pot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's using other stuff too, though, right? It's not just pot?
Yeah.